Hello, and welcome. I'm Alex, and I invite you to join me on a special expedition. We are venturing into the heart of Europe, into a land where history is etched into stone, rising from hilltops and guarding ancient rivers. This is the Czech Republic, a country of breathtaking beauty, and our quest is to uncover the stories held within its enchanting castles. These are not just buildings, they are silent witnesses to centuries of human drama, ambition, and artistry. This journey is a deep dive into the soul of a nation through its architectural marvels. We will wander through grand halls, climb spiraling towers, and lose ourselves in meticulously manicured gardens. It is a pilgrimage for the curious heart, for anyone who has ever dreamt of fairy tales and epic sagas. I want to share this profound sense of wonder with you, to transport you to these magical places through the lens of my camera and the stories I've gathered. This video is entirely ad-friendly, and all the wonderful music you will hear throughout our journey is sourced from the YouTube Studio library. Now, let us begin our journey into the realm of Czech castles. Our journey begins in Prague, at a site that is less a single castle and more a sprawling city within a city. Prague Castle, a complex of palaces, churches and gardens, has presided over the Czech lands for more than 1,000 years. It is a living textbook of architectural history, where echoes of kings and emperors resonate through its vast courtyards. The spires of St. Vitus Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic design, claw at the sky, their intricate details a testament to generations of builders. Inside, light filters through stained glass windows, painting the stone floors in a kaleidoscope of colors. Each window tells a story, a biblical scene or a moment from Czech history, captured in luminous glass. From the sacred silence of the cathedral, I move on to the old royal palace. Here, the Vladislav Hall, with its extraordinary vaulted ceiling, stands as a marvel of late Gothic engineering. Exploring further, I find the Golden Lane, a charming street of tiny, colorful houses built into the castle walls. It is said that alchemists once worked here, attempting to turn base metals into gold for Emperor Rudolf II. As the sun sets, casting a warm glow over the rooftops, I look out from the castle walls over Prague. The Vltava River snakes through the city, spanned by the iconic Charles Bridge, and a sea of red-tiled roofs stretches out to the horizon. Prague Castle is not merely a destination, it is an essential pilgrimage for any traveler. It is the heart and soul of the Czech nation, a place where every stone has a story to tell. It is a profound, unforgettable beginning to our adventure. Leaving Prague behind, we journey into the rolling hills of Bohemia to Karlštejn Castle. This fortress, built by Holy Roman Emperor Charles IV, was a heavily fortified treasury for sacred relics and the imperial regalia. The approach to the castle is a journey in itself, with its formidable walls and towers growing directly out of the limestone rock. The castle is layered, with secular buildings at the bottom and sacred spaces at the peak, culminating in the Great Tower. Inside, the Chapel of the Holy Cross is a place of opulence and spiritual intensity. Its walls are encrusted with over 2,000 semi-precious stones, creating a celestial pattern. The ceiling is a vault of gold, studded with glass stars representing the firmament. The room is lined with paintings by Master Theodoric, depicting an army of saints. Legends say no woman was permitted to enter the main castle keep, adding to its mystique. Karlštejn Castle is a testament to the vision of one of Europe's greatest medieval rulers. It is a place where faith, power, and art converge in a spectacular display. It feels less like a home and more like a sanctuary, a mountain fortress built to guard the soul of an empire. Its legendary status is well earned, and its dramatic setting makes it an unforgettable stop on our journey. Karlštejn is a powerful testament to the vision of one of Europe's greatest medieval rulers. Our travels take us to Český Krumlov, a town so perfectly preserved it feels like a storybook. The castle complex, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, towers over the town, nestled in a horseshoe bend of the Vltava River. The architecture is a delightful mix of Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. Crossing the Cloak Bridge, I feel as though I am entering a realm of courtly intrigue. One unique feature is the bears kept in the moat, a tradition linked to the Rosenberg family's kinship with the Orsini family. The interiors are a feast for the eyes, with opulent apartments and the Baroque theater. The theater is one of the few perfectly preserved, complete with original stage machinery and props. The gardens are a haven of tranquility with elegant fountains and a stunning cascading fountain. The Rococo-era summer house with its revolving auditorium is another whimsical touch. The view of Český Krumlov's red roofs and the winding river below is magical. The town and castle exist in perfect harmony, a blend of architecture and nature. It is easy to understand why this place was granted UNESCO World Heritage status. It is a complete, intact example of a medieval European town dominated by its magnificent castle. We journey to Hluboká Castle, a vision of 19th-century Romanticism. Inspired by Windsor Castle, it was rebuilt by the Schwarzenberg family in the neo-Gothic style. The castle's brilliant white facade and intricate crenellations are breathtaking. The interiors are filled with priceless treasures, including suits of armor and antique furniture. The armory, with its collection of historical weapons, is particularly impressive. The morning salon, grand library, and opulent dining hall are captivating. Beyond the castle, the picturesque gardens and parkland are integral to the experience. The formal gardens give way to a sprawling English park, designed for leisurely strolls. Hluboká Castle is a monument to the romantic spirit of the 19th century. It offers a glimpse into a world of aristocratic fantasy, where beauty was pursued for its own sake. It is a must-see for anyone who appreciates romance, art, and exquisite craftsmanship. Hluboká is a fairy tale castle in the truest sense. Our path leads to Buzov Castle, a quintessential medieval fortress. Rebuilt by the Grand Master of the Teutonic Knights, it blends historical accuracy with romantic flair. Crossing the drawbridge, the sense of entering a true stronghold is palpable. The Knights' Hall is a magnificent space, with a high timbered ceiling and walls adorned with armor. The castle is fully furnished with custom-made furniture, creating a medieval atmosphere. Buzov cleverly integrates modern conveniences, hidden to maintain the medieval illusion. The castle has served as a backdrop for numerous films and fairy tales. Buzov Castle is a celebration of the medieval ideal, where history and fantasy meet. It is a place that feels utterly convincing, executed with care and passion. For anyone captivated by tales of knighthood, a visit to Buzov is like stepping into that world. It is a powerful reminder of the enduring appeal of the medieval fortress. Buzov is a place where history and fantasy meet. In the lush plains of South Moravia lies Lednice Castle, the centerpiece of a vast park. The castle is a magnificent example of English Tudor Gothic Revival architecture. The opulence of the interiors is staggering, with a breathtaking wooden staircase and exquisite furniture. The tropical greenhouse is a marvel of iron and glass construction. The surrounding parkland is a masterpiece, with formal gardens and sweeping English-style parks. Exploring the park is an adventure, with boat trips along the Dija River and discoveries like the minaret. The Lednice Valtis complex is a monumental achievement of landscape architecture. Lednice Castle is a palace designed as the heart of a landscape meant to be explored. It represents a harmonious marriage between a magnificent residence and nature. Lednice is a testament to the idea that humanity can shape nature to create enduring beauty. It is a place of breathtaking and enduring beauty. Lednice is a true garden of Europe. Our final destination is Loket Castle, dramatically situated on a granite promontory. Its name, Loket, means elbow, fitting for the sharp bend in the river that makes it a natural fortress. The castle's appearance is one of formidable strength, with thick Romanesque stone walls. It has served as a border fortress, royal administrative center, and brutal prison. The views from the castle ramparts are spectacular, with the river curving tightly around the rock. Inside, Loket embraces its grimmer history with an exhibition of medieval torture. Loket is also a place of myth and legend, with stories like the Straka Kal and the meteorite. One of its most famous residents was the young Charles IV, imprisoned here by his father. Loket Castle is the perfect conclusion to our exploration. It is raw, powerful, and steeped in both grim history and enchanting folklore. Loket is a place that feels deeply connected to the earth and river. It reminds us that castles were living entities at the center of human life. As the sun sets on Loket, our journey through Czech castles comes to a close. We have walked in the footsteps of kings, stood in awe of artistic genius, and felt the chill of legends. From Prague's grandeur to Hluboká's romance, each castle has shared its unique story. These are more than tourist attractions. They are the keepers of memory, the soul of the nation. Sharing these adventures with you is why I create these films. If this journey has moved you, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support makes it possible to continue creating ad-friendly travel content. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Czech castles. I hope the stories and images have transported you to these timeless places. The world is full of wonder, with many more stories waiting to be told. Until our next adventure, travel safely, dream boldly, and never lose your sense of wonder. Goodbye for now.